What's going on, brother? You here for the truth about cheating in the gaming industry? All right, let me open up the gate. Welcome back to the Extract. Today, I'm going to cover a topic that spans not just the extraction genre, but the entire gaming industry: cheating. I'm going to start the video with a little bit of a history lesson, go into the origin story of cheating, how it progressed through the years and landed us here in 2023. I'm then going to cover the problems, why does it exist in 2023? And then I'm going to end with a possible solution to all of our cheating problems. Now, a little disclaimer, I'm not a cheater. I don't even mod. I'm a very vanilla player. That's my perspective. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get inside. Remember the days when games were released finished with barely any to no bugs?
Oh, I remember.
If you're new to gaming, no, you don't. But I swear, there was a golden age to gaming. AAA developers didn't sell their soul for in-game purchases, bugs were quickly addressed, and cheaters were strictly punished. So what went wrong? Well, let me take you back to 1983. Mario Bros just came out, and you were gaming on the Nintendo. The game Manic Miners fresh out the oven, and one of the first cheat codes was developed. Its name was known as the 6031769 code, which was the developer's driver's license number. The code allowed players to teleport to any level, because remember, in those days, there was no saving. This code began a trend of developers using cheat codes as a personal signature or lore builder within game canon. But for the most part, cheat codes of the early 1980s were used as tools to help speed up game development. But players started to mess around with the game's memory using poke statements, and the craze was born. Developers noticed the growing trend and started to help the players develop cheat codes. People were sharing their secret cheat codes by word of mouth, which created a new allure to gaming other than high scores. For the next 20 years, this underground culture grew, with trending codes like the Konami code appearing in most households. In the early 2000s, online multiplayers like Halo Combat Evolved emerged, and competitive esports games started to take root. This led to an overall change in the way gamers viewed cheats. Skill-based tournaments offering cash prizes strictly prohibited cheats, weaning gamers off of their craze. People's overall sentiment on cheating changed from inventive to frustration. For the next 20 years, online multiplayers grew and is among the leading forms of gaming entertainment. But people's nature never changed. The cheating culture never left. And now here we are in 2023, and cheating is in almost every game. Online multiplayer gamers are often shaking their head in frustration. Why doesn't the developers fix this? Why can't anybody solve this problem? The short answer is, they can, but they won't. For one, it's not in the best interest of a developer to fully get rid of cheating. Now, there's kind of a cynical approach to this and an approach that gives the developer the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna start with the cynical side. Entertainment as a whole is made for profits. To maximize profits, developers must create content people want. So they research a demographic and they develop a game to target that specific group. Even small indie developers are doing this. So think about it. How many people enjoy to cheat for all sorts of reasons? Maybe someone isn't skilled enough but wants to enjoy the game. Maybe someone's a troll and just likes to ruin people's days for fun. Maybe they like the allure of being powerful. Maybe someone is a remnant of that old cheat code culture from the 80s and just wants to see what they can do. There are all sorts of reasons to cheat. Whether we like it or not, this is human nature and an actual niche. From time to time, most people have similar thoughts. So if there's a large group of people who want to cheat, developers are going to make games with the ability to cheat, or else they lose that audience. The same kind of thinking goes for modding. People want to be creative, build things. And if the developers prevent that from happening, they're gonna lose a huge audience. On the flip side though, if cheating is too rampant, you're going to lose the people who don't like cheats. So the developers have to find a happy medium to appease both samples and maximize their audience. It's not like if you prevent somebody from cheating, then they're just gonna go and play fairly. No, they might just say F this and move on to something else. Now, this is a generalization, and there are exceptions, but personally, I don't buy the whole developers are dumb or patches take too much time or money argument. I think these $1 to billion companies are smarter than that and are strategically choosing this. They are trying to entertain the most amount of people, and cheaters are a large demographic. And the cheating culture has been around in players and developers since the beginning. On top of that, cheating helps with replayability. For example, take Red Dead Redemption Online. For someone who likes Red Dead like myself and has gotten their fill of all the roles and side objectives, how long can RPing keep you entertained? There's some people who still want to play Red Dead, but they're bored, and so they resort to something to spice things up: cheating. If the developers completely removed cheating, those players would leave. Now, Red Dead's cheating problem has gone way too far, and they need to work on that. But the point is allowing cheats can prolong the life of a game as long as the amount of cheating doesn't prevent you from playing. Nobody quits a game if they run into one cheater. They quit the game when they run into an unacceptable amount of cheating, like, I don't know, 5 out of 10 times. Also, many games are coming out unfinished. Games that aren't fully completed and tested are more likely to be unsecure and vulnerable to manipulation. Now, why games are coming out unfinished is a separate issue that I'll go into in a different video. So the point here for now is that just incomplete games leads to more cheating possibilities. Now, let's give the developers the benefit of the doubt. Remember, companies that make video games are businesses full of employees who have salaries, 401ks, and raises, meaning each year the company is more and more expensive to maintain. On top of that, some companies have investors who expect a return. This is not a bad thing. People should have benefits, and investors who take risks should be paid back. The problem that arises from this completely justified reality, though, is this incentivizes profits above everything else. So let's say you're a business owner and you have 100 employees whose livelihoods are in the palm of your hands. Like, if you make the wrong move, that could lead to layoffs and lead to hungry families. All of that's on your conscience. Are you going to take risks? Or are you going to take the safe bet? Are you going to make a game geared to as many demographics as possible to minimize risk to your company and employees? Or are you going to do something that's a little riskier and you have the chance of hurting the pocket? At its core, this is one factor that influences developers. All right, I'm going to wrap all this up into a summary, and you might not like it. The cheating problem is rampant because there are a lot of people who want to cheat. The industry is shaped by what people will spend money and attention on. Your money and attention are votes, and many people are voting for cheats. So what can be done about this? In an ideal world, there's two routes. Either the developers need to prioritize the integrity of video games over money. You thought. Or gamers need to stop buying cheats. It's like ads. If nobody clicked on an ad, there would be no ads. Both these solutions are naive and unrealistic, but that's the only way for cheating to go away. But maybe, just maybe, cheating doesn't need to go away. Maybe we can find a solution that appeases game developers, cheaters, and non-cheaters. All right, you might need to put on your tinfoil hat for this one, but just hear me out, okay? So maybe we separate the two audiences. So like, we make a game, but we basically make like different servers for cheaters and non-cheaters. The problem with that though is that cheaters need a victim, because if everybody's cheating, then that's just pointless. That's not what cheaters want. So maybe we trick the cheaters. We make them think like they're playing with real people, but in reality, they're playing with bots and other cheaters. Maybe the developers give the bots AI voices that mimic complaining and have the cheaters play in their own servers. Let them cheat and think that they're causing chaos, while the non-cheaters are in separate servers enjoying the game. Not bad, right? All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you back at the kill cam. Peace.